All right, let's do this. Normally, I put Cuda in the winter coat at first snowfall, but it's been kind of really wacky weather lately that I did not do it for first snowfall, but I did do it for first snowstorm. So this could possibly be an extra long video, or I might get to work in normal time and it won't be. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think Cuta's adorable, so I'm not a big... I know if you've seen pictures of me, you see this big, huge, flowing white beard. You see me in the Santa suit and stuff like that. But the truth is I'm not a big Christmas person. I think it's because I don't care about tooting my own horn. I do things nice just to do things nice. Actually, I do nice things for me, not for people's adulation. It's kind of like I'm a weird guy. But it makes me feel good, not people thanking me. So that said, I always feel like Christmas is that time of year when everybody makes you feel guilty. So you gotta kind of do the I gave you this thing, and you make them feel guilty, and everybody's feeling guilty. I'm not a big Christmas fan. I'm a Halloween fan. If I had to pick my favorite holiday, it would be the old Halloween. I don't know what my second would be. It's not Christmas. How's that? It might be the 4th of July. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. After working for the post office for 9 years. Yeah. Yeah. I worked for the post office for 9 years, and there's 2 days that the post office is definitely closed, and one of the days is the 4th of July. next Christmas Day. So yeah, maybe 4th of July. Holidays are, in the job that I have now, holidays mean nothing. The only reason I have Thanksgiving off is because my normal days off are Thursday, Friday. That's the one holiday every year I'm guaranteed off. Peace and quiet. I forgot that I had that running full blast. It's really just to keep my windshields clear. I don't know how that looks. What do you think, Cuter? Stop. So yeah, I think some people find it like kind of like funny that I look like Father Christmas, and it's definitely not my favorite holiday. And for the reasons that I was telling you. It's always like, yeah, oh, I got you a Christmas gift. Oh, somebody coming up with a present, handing it to me. Yeah, like yeah, I didn't get you anything. And yes, there were definitely a few lean years. And when people knew that I had lean years, nobody showed up. I think those were the Christmases I liked. Not that I like being poor. Because I definitely did. Definitely didn't feel guilty that I didn't have anything for anybody because I had no freaking money. I used to build my own, make my own Christmas presents, DIY. I DIY Christmas presents, and I used to enjoy those. I don't think that the people that I gave them to enjoyed them as much as I did. But it definitely, ended the, idea that if somebody came to me with a Christmas present, like, hey, I was thinking of you and I got you this, and I'm like, hey, look, I was thinking of you too and I got you this, or I made you this. anymore. I actually do those, now online. Turning people into cues, the slimes, the things. Those are my present. And because I don't care for Christmas all that much. Because I don't care for Christmas all that much. I give them all year. Since I don't wrap it up at a Christmas freaking thing, people don't feel guilty or feel the need to freaking buy me something. And I know it's the spirit, and I know it's, the whole thing. And I know people who don't give me Christmas presents, care deeply about me and think about me, and it's a wonderful thing too. And I don't know Christmas. I give away the art, and I know that my reasoning behind giving away the art is much different than because I'm a good person. It's something that digital art is something that I still and it's here I am I'm 3 years. I know people who are digital artists, and 3 years is all their experience. Paid professionals with 3 years of experience. I still feel that there's so much more to learn. I'm still learning a lot more. And one of these days I will finally get it. It could be 10 years from now. I'm not in any hurry. But the reason that I don't do commissions and stuff like that is because I thought I'm going to be really honest with you. I thought I had a commission going with somebody. I thought I was saving their Halloween. I thought, I didn't have anything, written agreements or anything like that. And they could have, paid me, like $5. They could have even paid me $2. They could pay me whatever they thought the value of my art was. I didn't set it. But I didn't like doing it. I have to admit. It didn't include me. It didn't include the people I know. It was a commission for them. And I realized, very quickly that I don't like doing this. Very quickly, I realized I don't like doing this. And as quickly quickly as I started is as quickly as I was going to end it. I did commercial art. I did commercial art for years, and it's thankless. It's soulless. The only reason that you get to be creative is because your employers have no idea what they're fucking looking at. Much as I've had some really nice people who hired me and stuff like that, I had wonderful relationships with them, they're all freaking idiots. And if they knew me and they knew what I was doing now, oh my God, they would. I am a completely different person than I was back then. But they might take offense to what I just said. I think it's just because nobody likes to be called an idiot. Yeah, I don't like to be called an idiot. But I think they might take offense to what I just said. They probably would do like, who does he think he is? Like, I was nobody. Freaking nobody. Nobody freaking telling me this. Definitely a should have hired in the first place type person. I'd say my rates were. Rates are definitely competitive. I was a little on the expensive side. I put into a lot of factors on how I did my pricing. But yeah, they knew that if they knew that I was giving away art, they would freaking lose their minds. Definitely not a people person. But if the people who knew me back then, if they knew that I was giving away art, they would absolutely lose their minds. But back to the reason why I don't do commissions. Yeah, one single person, and then I had two people. I had another person come and actually offer me money. And I drew the thing for them, and they never paid me. And then I had another person, that. Because at the time I was doing 2D, it's 2D art, right? Or 2D? D2, whatever it is. The model creator and stuff like that, so I could do the rigging. I was doing the rigging on my own, and because I was learning that, they wanted to hire me to do not only the art, but to rig their model as well. And I even told them, I said, I don't know, it could take me 4 years. It took me 8 years to finish this thing. That commission went so freaking south. So I had another person that wanted me to draw their model, so they can have a PNG. They can be a PNG tuber, tuber, whatever. So I had one with mouth closed, one with mouth open, and movement. Yay. I did that for them. They offered me money, and I never saw a dime of that. And then the last one, person had me. I was literally drawing their model and then rigging it. And in the process of drawing their model, they kept making fucking changes. And then they turned to me, and they, just so you know, I haven't taken a deposit, haven't taken any money for this whatsoever. I've already put in probably about 50 hours. Haven't even started rigging. With all the changes that people don't realize, like when you ask for something, you give it, and you're like, that's not really what I wanted. I wanted more like this. And then you go through that whole process of like making the change, like this? No. Like this? No. Like this? No. You're so easy to work with. I mean, I swear to God, the person said that to me. I fucking hate making fucking changes. But I have worked with a lot of people, not in digital art, but I've worked with a lot of people who don't know what the fuck they want. And it literally is guessing. And I felt like I'm at the point where my guess is, because of digital art, I'm not really good at the guessing game. But yeah, after all of that, after literally putting me through fucking hell, and then saying how nice it is, their parents and their brothers and sisters or whoever, their family, I think it's their biological family, said mean things about me. I don't want to say what they were, about how horrible I was, taking this person's money, and I was like going, you haven't given me a dime. And I seriously, I asked them, I said, are you going to pay me? And they said, probably not. Probably not. If any artist goes through any of this bullshit, any artist goes, if you're an artist out there and you go through any of this bullshit, I commend you for being an artist, and I hope you are making a living doing this. And whatever anybody's paying you, it's not a fucking enough. But those three things, you know, the first one is the reason. Like by far, it set the bar. It set the standard. They never paid me any money. They never gave me any gifts. They never, you know. I don't think that they bought anything on my throne. Because I have talked about the fact that I have a computer that was done, you know, with a lot of donators, and there's one donator that I don't know who it was. They donated anonymously. I think I have an idea who it is, but I will tell you, it's definitely not the person who first commissioned me for the piece that they gave me 2 weeks. Definitely not that person. And definitely didn't understand that, like, I had been out of the freaking art world for 10 fucking years. Like, I hadn't done anything meaningful for over 10 years. So yeah, it definitely wasn't that. They owed me a commission. They paid for a commission to have a poster created. They owe me that. Never gave it to me. There was a few things. But I'm still cordial with them. I think it's probably the best way. We don't have the same relationship that I have with a lot of other people from the beginning. And I barely talk to them now anyway. But yeah, that's why no commissions. If people want to give me money, people want to donate money, if people want to buy things from my merch page, if you want me to create an item in my merchandise page, I will create it for you. That sort of thing. I don't, and probably people won't. I don't want people to use any of my art for their own monetary value. If you haven't paid me for it, we don't have a contract. If you'd like to use it for a background or artwork or PNG, or if you'd like to have it rigged, or an emoji like a lot of people did with my Potterers. In fact, I made emojis for everybody. If those, I have no problem with that. It's your art. It's your likeness. Do whatever you want with it. Freaking really crappy, and I am slip sliding. But yeah, if it's something that I did, one of my projects and stuff like that, and you didn't have one of these things made, ask me about it. If we're incommunicado, if we're if you ever talking and I'm coming into your chat, you're coming into my chat, and everything like that, I can't see why not you becoming part of the Cube Circle. I would be honored. I think there's 388. It might be a little bit less, but there's about 388 queues. Out of the 388, easily half of them are people that I just no longer have contact with for whatever reason. Two of them that I don't have contact with anymore. One of them passed away, and the other one graduated. They're not going anywhere. As far as the other, almost 200 queues, it might be more, that I no longer have contact with, that I no longer, I mean, I want everybody to know, it could just be timing. I think I got 5 people watching my stream the last time I streamed. I think it got up to a maximum of 7 viewers. I think I had 7 viewers. But when I say 7 viewers, and then I talk about 388 people, and then I have the regular people that I go see, And it literally is only a handful of people. Some of the people on the list, I go into, when they're live streaming, I go into their live streams and they don't even say hi to me. I'm making jokes, I'm, interacting, and they have it's like they don't even realize that there's a chat scrolling. And I've asked myself, several times, like, why stream? Are you showing off the games that you're able to play? Are you conveying something that you feel is really important? But why use the platform streaming? I mean, you have Twitter, you have Facebook. You have all the platforms in the world to convey all that stuff, to show your high score. Why live stream? It's not just streaming. It's live streaming, because this is streaming. I forget that sometimes, so I gotta remind myself. My only answer, for me, it could be, I don't know why other people live stream, but my only answer, it could be just collabs. People might want to just collab. But my only answer for live streaming is to interact with people in chat. It is the reason why I don't call them chat. It's the reason why I don't, lump them all as one. They're not. Yeah, it is my entire existence as a live streamer is to interact with people that come in and say hi and this, whatever I'm doing, whatever it is. It could be Figgy and I arguing about something. Even she gets kind of like, why are you doing that? Because you guys are special, and you mean a lot to me. It's not a joke. And wow, it was like an extra 10 minutes. Ooh. Or me driving freaking crazy in the snow. Um, yeah, you guys, that's the whole thing. I wouldn't live stream if I didn't have that interaction. I wouldn't live stream, and I think it's one of the reasons why. After doing a bunch of streams that had no interaction whatsoever with anybody else, just a solo thing, it's one of the reasons why I kind of like pulled back on doing live stream. Um, but yeah, um, thank you for watching. It means the world to me. It's funny because like I looked at my last video and I looked at the analytics. I know the analytics mean shit, but if if the analytics are even remotely correct, so I had 4 people. I had an average of 10 seconds. That means the most time out of the 4 people that could be watched is less than a minute. The most time. 40 freaking seconds. Is the most time that anybody um, could have watched 1 minute out of a 35-minute video. Um, and if they watch the beginning, that gives me enough time to say, let's do this, and basically drive out of my driveway. I might have been able to say that I need to get gas. That's about all you're going to get. 10 seconds, you barely even get the let's do this. So, like, all 4 of them could have heard let's do this, and that's it. Cool beans comments below. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. And stay safe. If you have to drive in the snow, if you have to do anything like that, be safe. And hopefully I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right. Take care. All right, bye.